This year, we celebrated our wedding anniversary at the most expensive restaurant at Aulani. This is Ama Ama, a full-service, upscale oceanfront restaurant. This popular restaurant is highly recommended for sunset dinners and features modern Hawaiian fine dining. At Ama Ama, they only serve dinner, and it is a 4-course menu that changes seasonally. Our dinner reservation was for 6 o'clock, and we had the most beautiful view at an amazing table. It was also really sunny when we checked in for our reservation, and I mentioned that to the host, and they actually brought me sunglasses to wear, which I thought was very cool. They also decorated our table with a happy anniversary card that had Mickey and Minnie on it. At Ama Ama, this is a 4-course dining menu, and they do have a wine pairing option available, but I chose to go with some individual cocktails. The first cocktail I tried was recommended by our server and was called Ode to Mango, and it was delicious. Once my drink arrived, it was time to order our 4 courses of food. You can pause if you want to see all the options that we had available, but I will individually show you the options that we picked. Once we had placed our order for our 4 courses, we were brought this little amuse-bouche to start, and we were also brought bread service. And I was not disappointed by either of those things. Both of them were very good. For our starters, I got the kabocha squash soup because that's what our server recommended, and I'm not going to lie, I was a little thrown off by the shrimp head that it was served with. The soup itself ended up being delicious and was a great recommendation by our server. My husband and I did pick different things to try for each course, and he picked the waipoli greens for his starter. The greens were also good and had a lot of flavor, and we were really enjoying being at this restaurant while the sun was going down. For our second course, the appetizer course, I picked the ahi. This dish was delicious, and I loved that they gave me chopsticks with a little Mickey holder to eat it with. And for my husband's second course, he picked the pork belly. I really liked the meat, but I wasn't crazy about the ube sauce that was served on the side. And after our second course, I was ready to try a different cocktail. This time I tried the golden grapefruit, which was good, but not as good as the first cocktail I ordered. Then it was time for our main courses to arrive. For dinner, I picked the filet and my husband picked the lobster tail. The filet was definitely the better entree option choice. The lobster tail was good, but it had way too much sauce on it. Both of the entrees were good, and before I show you dessert, I just want to show you a little visitor that we had on our table during dinner. Little lizard was so cute, but the staff did come and take him away for us. And finally, for our 4th course, the dessert course, we tried the chocolate mousse and the citrus bar. Both desserts were delicious, and you can't go wrong with either one, and I thought it was very cute that they put these little happy anniversary chocolate pieces on our desserts. The citrus bar actually had a very tiny hidden Mickey on top of it. Overall, our bill for 2 people plus 2 extra cocktails ended up being $310 before tip. And while this was an expensive dinner, it was in an incredible atmosphere with amazing service, and I do think it's worth it to go to Ama Ama and splurge, especially if you're celebrating something special.